5:43. You know, it's hard to believe, Leah, that it's already mid-February.
What? It is?
It is. It's the 12th.
News to me. Well, that means it's time for Valentine's Day weekend. And if you've forgotten to pick something out for your partner, Josh Spreiter's got you covered this morning. He's live at Cottage Floral in DeForest. What do you got for us, Josh?
Hey guys, good morning. Well, we've already made one little bouquet earlier this morning in our last half hour. We're having a lot of fun out here, and it's a busy weekend here at Cottage. We've got owner Romney Pullen with us, and this is going to be one of your biggest 3-day stretches of the entire year.
Right, absolutely.
So you've been in the community for quite some time. You had talked about how there's been a little bit of a shift in who's buying flowers this year.
Right. Traditionally, Valentine's Day is for spouses, dads buying for daughters, but this year I've seen the biggest increase in sales of grandparents buying for their grandchildren and grandchildren buying for their grandparents. I think we miss our elderly people so much. We try to stay away from them, try to keep them safe, that everyone is reaching out for each other. And some of the cards just make my heart sing because they're, oh, Grandma, I miss you so much. I can't wait to come and see you. Or it's just really a great way to send emotions and to send love is to send a bouquet to someone who hasn't been able to see each other for a long time.
Yeah, great weekend to share some love. And we're actually going to put some flowers together here. We put a little bouquet together last half hour. Now what are we going to do?
Well, who doesn't have a Badger fan in their life? And you might be wondering what to do with this mug after you drink the hot chocolate out of it. So whenever you have a container that's low and has a big mouth, you can grid it. It's hard to see this really thin, clear tape, but if you put a grid on it, you can get by with putting a lot less flowers on it. And I went across each way twice.
So
and
that'll hold it in place.
Right, it holds it in place without buying, $20 worth of greens. And we're just going to put these tulips in there, and you'll see how it fills out. And you can pick up tulips really cheap, $7 a bunch, and get a mug that is long-lasting, and who doesn't love this?
Very simple, but elegant at
Yep.
the same time.
Yep.
So you've been around since the early 90s. You've got the store here in DeForest
Right.
at your original location's on Atwood Avenue in
Right,
Madison.
that store is still there, very tiny, but still serves that neighborhood well. We do framing and other art projects out of there, but it's still very much a local florist.
So with Valentine's Day on a Sunday, it's a big weekend. The next 3 days are going to be huge for you.
Right. I think it'll start tonight. People on their way home maybe want to set the tone for the weekend. And I imagine it to be packed in here from tonight through Sunday at 4 o'clock. And we've got a lot of preparations to keep things from freezing in the cold so that you can come in and shop and get it back out to your car and in your door safely. But see how this is shaping up?
Yeah.
You could leave it like that, or you could just keep adding all the rest of them.
It's amazing how that just holds it in
Yep.
place, too.
Yeah, and it's just tape. I think you could even use Scotch tape at home if you had a nice, clean, dry surface. I think it would stick.
So you've got the flowers, but you've also got the gifts and a lot of local stuff in your store as well.
Right. We try to get as much locally as possible. This time of year, we can't get many local flowers. We do have some anemones and ranunculus. But we have Row Pottery from Cambridge. We have the Hippie Healer from Windsor. We have Lake Life Candles. And anytime we come by locally, we do. It cuts down on the fossil fuels from traveling, and it just helps support local businesses who are doing their very best to stay in business at this time also.
Yeah, we love local. We love to shop local. We're out of time, but that is looking quite wonderful, guys. We've got 2 bouquets made already, and it is not even 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you have not yet picked out your flowers, there is still time. You still got a couple of days before Valentine's Day, guys.
Well, I'm glad you didn't go with the maroon and gold or the purple and gold, Josh. You went with the red and white. That's the way to go, man.
A Minnesotan.
Oh, hey, we're in Wisconsin. I support this.
All right, thanks, Josh.